It was like when they're, it was pretty, like when they're dancing at the end, it was just very cool. Stop it.
So wait, this,
So cool.
you wrote that song?
Yeah, I worked on this song. I worked on this.
You worked on it or you wrote it?
I wrote this entire section.
Awesome.
So he was working in Raymond's studio.
You've got to talk about that. I mean, that's really fun. Like, that's really
awesome.
fun. So, yeah. I think the app's great. You're demoing it well. You're like in the top 5% of like the rehearsals. Like, I mean, you're solid. You've got you were under time. I think a couple little nits and you guys are ready to go.
So tell me again a little bit about your backgrounds.
Why don't we go with you first?
Yeah, so I mean, I graduated in '07 from Stanford. I did math and management science and engineering. Shipped off to India, and I was working on Bollywood music for a year. And then I...
Exactly what happened to Heather.
What boilerplate stuff?
No.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. And, I was just working on music there. And that's what really got me into, like, music and digital music in general. And so I was thinking about, well, hey, I'm an artist, and I have all these ways of getting my music out there, whether that's movies or, fine, I can sign a label and all that. But it doesn't matter because I need people to find out about my music, right? And I don't really have good ways to do that. And sure, I can put it up on Pandora if I want, put it on Last.fm, but 5 people are going to listen to that?
Yeah.
I mean, let me get velocity around my music, and that's why I moved to Dopspin, because we were working on music promotion tools. And then I was like saying, well, I have another idea on doing that, and then I talked with these guys, and they're like...
And you wrote the song for Slumdog Millionaire before, or when?
Yeah, when I was in the studio in India, I was working on it with the other guys. So I worked on that and a few other Bollywood soundtracks there.
All right, and you?
Me is
You.
Oh yeah, so I was EE undergrad at Stanford. I got tired of all the equations, so then I did my master's in music. And then from there saw the potential around like looking at music, but from a technical side. Got really interested in kind of the audio engineering side of things. Went to Apple from there. Worked on the core audio team. Was the architect for OpenAL on the iPhone. And then just did a lot of work around building the audio system for the phone. And got really excited about kind of the
From a
potentials.
software side, right?
Yeah, software.
And OpenAL is what?
OpenAL is a game audio framework, and so it just kind of got me thinking about music gaming. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's like if you know what OpenGL is, OpenAL is the audio analog for that. It's like an open
You know
source.
what the OpenGL is, Eric?
Well, that's like the awesome version, right, of OpenGL.
Yes, exactly. That's what the A stands for, actually.
So I'm Sheldon. I graduated from Stanford in 2005 as well. I was computer science and economics double. I did some database integration for a couple of years at a startup, after which I got really interested in pursuing my master's and doing some research around Facebook and just virality on social networks. So I spent this last year at Stanford again doing my management science and engineering degree, just doing some more experiments around what is influence and popularity on social networks? What does that really mean? Is it more than just hey, I friended you and I have 1,000 friends, versus, what, we're tagged in 200 pictures together, and that really means that our friendship is very deep. Those are the kinds of questions and topics I was kind of, doing some research around. So.
Okay, awesome.